KD seems like he's fucking miserable.
Man.
His body language is off, and he's been getting into little beefs with motherfuckers. And KD has always been someone that always risen above everything. If there's issues, KD has always risen above everything. But I really think that owner trying to throw him in the trade because Bradley Beal clogged up the pipeline, I think it fucked KD's mental up. And it really, I think he really felt disrespected. I saw him talk, I think, on Draymond's show, where obviously he didn't want to move things during that time, but he kind of, to me, left it open to like, okay, this offseason I could be out of there. What are your thoughts with that, just team overall? I mean, the experiment has failed. There's no question about it. There's been word that Devin Booker is verbally committed to that team for the rest of his career. You got 3 stars on that team, and it's just a nasty team. They still have a chance to make the playoffs because Dallas is down and out. But again, I feel like they're a top-heavy team. They're a team, and I said this last year, they're a team that lifts only upper body, and their legs are super skinny with the big old buff motherfucking body up top. Thoughts on this Phoenix team, and do they make the playoffs? And if they don't, do you see any of their stars moving?
I mean, I was talking shit about them from the beginning, like when they first came together. Like,
surprise.
Too many volume shooters on that team.
Surprise.
Oh, yeah. Too many volume shooters on that team for it to work.
Yeah.
I mean, people had them picked to win the championship, like right away as soon as they got together. But I think their run is over. I mean, it's time to move on from those 3 guys. And they're all miserable, especially KD. Like, it's sad to see him go out like this with this mentality.
Because he's such a great.
Yeah.
If KD were to move, do you see any particular landing space? And don't say the Lakers, nigga. Like, let's be realistic. Do you see any landing space?
The only
for
real
KD?
landing spot for him, I think, is the Rockets.
This episode is brought to you by Boost Mobile.
Boost Mobile is now a legit nationwide 5G network. I know we stay joking, but let me take a second to put on my serious voice. Because this isn't a joking matter. Me personally, I would never joke about a 5G network that has invested billions in building 5G towers across the country.
Me neither.
Not even once.
Me neither.
Feel me?
Boost Mobile is now a legit nationwide 5G network and also provides coverage across 99% of America. Seriously. Visit boostmobile.com or your nearest Boost Mobile store for more information.
The Boost Mobile network, together with our roaming partners, covers 99% of the U.S. population. 5G speeds not available in all areas.
The Rockets.
Houston. Or
what about
OKC, I guess. But what are they going to give up to get him back?
If you're OKC management and understanding the great career start he had there, and he left on kind of sour terms, but obviously one of the greatest players, would you shake up that lineup to bring up, or shake up that roster to bring KD in for maybe a 2 or 3 year championship run?
I'm not giving up Chet or one of our top 3 guys to get him, though. So if they can get him with some picks or whatever else magic they can use to get him there, then yeah. But I'm not giving up our main guys right now for him.
So no J-Dub, no Chet, and obviously SGA is untradeable.
Right.
So none of those 3. But outside of that, anyone else can go.
Absolutely. And you guys can have all our picks.
I wouldn't say all of them because you guys have a lot. OKC has a lot of picks.
But KD is worth a lot of.
Yeah, I mean,
picks,
if Bridges is 5 picks and motherfucking Rudy Gobert is 18 first-round picks, like KD is definitely still at this age going to demand that respect. But it'll be interesting. Obviously Houston's a young team with Udoka, one of the best coaches in the league, and they got a great young core. And it'll be interesting to see what those 2 teams do in this playoff run, because obviously Houston's still young, so they're still rolling the dice. But OKC's been at the top of the division the last 2 years, and we'll see if they'll be ready to take that jump.
Why can't we get them? Why can't the Lakers get KD? What's up with that?
What would you have to give up for that? You'd have to give up AR. And before you wanted to give up AR, but I think he's shown you that white boy magic on that Laker team is strong.
They're going hard
now.
Yeah, they're going hard.
Connect.
Yeah.
You throw Luka in that category, he's got a little pigment in him.
Yeah. Connect actually is balling too, man. Like,
he's still got that chip on his shoulder, bro.
And
Connect is one of those rare 4-year, if I'm not mistaken, college guys that came in, was ready to play right away.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I don't see him going to the Lakers. I don't think you really do either, but you can be hopeful.
And he's not going anywhere east, right?
I don't know.
KD. I'm talking about KD.
You never know with KD, man. You never know. I mean, he may not go anywhere. He may end up staying in Phoenix. I don't see it, but it's possible.